Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back to the return of Yoshi and Poochy's excursion into this wonderfully woolly world of theirs on National Wine Day at that. In World 4, where we get to swing among the vines and deal with feces/bomb-throwing Yukikis, and have a lot of fun doing it. Or at least moderate amounts of fun in doing that. Because for the most part, I don't think I like World 4 very much. It's got a lot of really cool looking areas and some actually really neat looking set pieces. But for the most part, when you have to deal with damn monkeys throwing explosives at you, it's just, it's not the greatest. But at least we get to be GameCube-ass Yoshi, so I'm glad about that. So, Exhibit A, Mr. Yukiki over here. Hey, come back here. So much like before, you can't really kill them unless you take them out by knocking them into one of his brothers, and then, well, I guess stepping on him afterwards. Again, much like everything in this game, he's a little bit easier to kill than in, say, Yoshi's Island or something, but you can't make eggs or urine balls out of them, and they'll constantly be running away from you and throwing things at you, so that's not fun. I don't think I like that, but it's okay. They're not nearly as bad as they were in other games. They're just mild inconveniences, and it's kind of funny how you can use them to kill their own brothers, like, oh, what a poor bastard. I am so sorry. That's okay. Let's go and continue with all of our stuff, and we'll be on our way. Fortunately, a lot of these earlier stages in this world aren't very long, so we can kind of just blaze through this and have fun doing it. Give me that nice little bounce ball, and we'll grab you. Wonderful. So how's your day going? I just got done cleaning a bit of the old apartment. It's kind of strange actually living in a place of our own, considering I'd always been sharing with other people, not necessarily my significant other. So it's kind of nice to feel responsible for your own stuff, and since I typically like to be tidy, it's nice to be able to like clean up a mess and, you know, have it be clean, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, this is kind of a ho-hum little room. Don't really care much about that, so we'll get out of here. So yeah, also National Wine Day. I've had a couple glasses, and I guess that has made my day a little bit better. Work starts for me for not another 4 days, so I'm kind of excited about that, having some days off and then finally getting some money back in the bank. But yeah, moving is not very cheap. You're gonna need a lot of money, especially if you're moving to Seattle. I mean, it's pretty pricey, but that's okay. We've got it covered. Financially, I think we should be good. But I can't really say the same for the videos. I don't really make any revenue off of these. I think I actually make more streaming than I do of these, but obviously I kind of like doing this a little bit better. But that's alright. I should probably set that up soon. I won't be able to use the green screen, but I don't think it'll suffer all that much. Alright, so where are we going now? Mr. Kiki gonna be turned into... There we go. Oh boy, this part. Alright, so we've got the reintroduction of sponge floors here. Of course, they will be kind enough to let there be some platforms underneath, which isn't that bad. So, I think there was a level very similar to this in Yoshi's Island, where it was essentially the same thing, but there was no platforms underneath, so I don't know, that's weird. So you're gonna give me hearts. I think you give me like a flower, right? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. I'm kind of enjoying getting back into the game now, especially now that we're over the halfway mark. So it's kind of making me glad that we're somewhat close to seeing the end. Let's, oh, these guys break out of the place. All right, well, there we go. I didn't realize you could spit your watermelon in order to, oh, hey, a full one, to collect the little hearts. It's kind of funny. There's also a heart over there. Sweet. So yeah, it's pretty good to use your watermelon seeds to good effect, instead of making babies in your belly. There we go. I can't believe that people would tell you that as a boy, as a child, that if you ate watermelon seeds, you would get pregnant. It's, I don't know, something that kind of stuck with me throughout the years. Not because I believed it, but because I thought it was such a ridiculous lie that adults felt the need to tell children to not eat, eat seeds. We don't really need those guys. I don't care. But yeah, I don't know. The shit adults will tell their kids. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this procedurally, surgically. Let's be careful so we don't get hit by any of these seeds that will impregnate us. Grab this, and ooh, that was a bad idea. We can still collect everything though, as long as we're, there we go. We are consistent, and we aim concisely. Beautiful. We're good. Alright, nothing else in this room. Let's go. Something about the background of this stage as well is really nice. It's kind of dark and dreary, yet the music is really nice and kind, and it reminds me of Bob Marley. For some reason, that was a bad idea. Just run into that. That's okay. Let's go over here. I can't tell if my butt stomp shoved him away or if he just ran, but either or, we are in the last part of the level. I think this one is not really that bad. I would probably like some more, hey, there we go, some more watermelon. Wonderful. It's been a while since I've had watermelons, but I remember enjoying them quite a bit as a kid, and also being quote-unquote the weird kid who would put salt on it. That's not a weird thing, right? Because that's what my dad used to do, and we loved it when we were children, and I did that once, I think in junior high. We were on a field trip, and it was like really ghetto, but they had watermelon there for some reason, and it was dessert. So I put salt on it, and everyone was like, why are you doing that? I was like, it's good, it's delicious, are you not even gonna try? And I think I altered some people's opinions that day, because I never got bullied for it ever again. Here, I'm gonna make you pregnant, monkey. Get over there. Alright. Oh, he can come with us. Yeah. Oh, damn it, I thought I got the thing. Alright. No flower for us, unfortunately, but I don't think we'll suffer too much. And that is the story of how I never put salt on my watermelon ever again. But no, if you guys haven't tried it, I highly implore you to. It's the only fruit that I would put salt on. Alright, got some more pencil stamps? Sounds good to me. I should probably explore that notion of this at some point in the future. Anyways, by collecting all of the yarn skeins in this world, we've knitted Jungle Yoshi back together. Jungle Yoshi, Jungle Yoshi. And I guess this is going to take us to the next level, which, ooh, this one. Actually, this isn't too bad. There's just a couple of spots where if you screw up, then you make irreparable damage to collecting the rest of the things in the level. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lakitu Peekaboo. Gotta have that nice little rhyme in there. But this level isn't too bad. It starts off as an auto-scroller for some reason, and then it has this ridiculously difficult part in the center of it, and then it's kind of smooth sailing. It's kind of like a pop song in the world of Rocksmith. You know how sometimes you'll start the song and you'll see the phrases and see where they dip or where they go really high, and you'll notice that it's just really repetitive in the first 3/4, and then all of a sudden comes this really tough solo, and then it's kind of a variation near the end. That's kind of what this level is. It's really kind of fun in this first half. It's nothing at all like the end of the last episode, where it was just absurdly difficult. You can just use enemies to continually kill the Lakitus. I love it so much. It seems really depressing for them, but honestly, I think they deserve it. Also, a lot of hidden clouds here. Something that I do a lot when practicing for these videos is I go through on mellow mode, and I also double check with the cloud power badge in order to see where they are. And just mellow mode because it's easy to have infinite projectiles and also not die, really, but it's a good way. And then you come back to here and it's like, alright, back to business. This is good stuff. Cool, so we're almost at the end of this particular bit. Got an entire room full of these and my phone is going off. Don't know why. People have to be calling me on random things. Hopefully it's my contacts. I think I talked about this, but I went to the eye doctor yesterday, I think. And I was hoping to get a new prescription, and I did, but with every person that I talked to consecutively, they started to get more and more asshole-ish. Like, the receptionist was super nice. He was just really calm and collected and just really friendly, and I was like, alright, this is gonna be a good experience. I don't usually like going out and getting my eyesight checked necessarily. It's not something I look forward to, if not only to see better. Because as you know, I am blind as all hell. I am legally the worst person to ever put in charge of anything regarding vision. And also there's random construction going on outside. That's wonderful. But the next lady, she took me in to kind of, you know, puff your eye. How they do that, and then they make you look at the barn house way off in the distance, and they make it focus and all that stuff. I think that's just to check the, whatever it's called, the health of your eye, maybe? But, she was kind of, like, nonchalant. She was like, I don't really care. It's a Wednesday afternoon. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And then the actual doctor came in, and she seemed younger by everyone's standards. Like, I was probably older than her, and she just definitely was clocking it in. I was like, oh god. Like, she wanted me to leave. It was dumb. But at least now I think I'll actually be able to see. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about the game. This part I will actually need to concentrate, because I have failed this numerous times, is we have this section. While it might not seem difficult, if you screw anything up here, you are SOL. So just run for the things in the order that they fall down in. So run for the gems. Run for your life. Okay, up here is a flower, so we'll grab that with that and run. Oof, okay. We did it. That's it, I think. I hope. 13's a weird number. Don't let me end on 13. No, it's definitely. I think that's what we need. And I do not believe there's anything else over here. Nothing. Alright. So that was the hard part. That was the random solo in the middle of the pop song. This is kind of the alteration towards the ending. It's a bit of a maze here, but there's something you want to be really careful about. Having large yarn balls is not going to help because we have all of this sponge rock over here, or sand, and you want to be careful because there are 2 hidden flowers here that will appear. I was hoping to actually hit that and not go through it. But you want to make sure that there's ground underneath where you walk in, because if it's just floating in midair and you can't physically walk on it, it will disappear. And, well, it won't disappear, you just can't get in it. So you have to make sure that you make it appear and get rid of it and get inside without destroying the ground underneath it. And there's a second one in the same room on the bottom. So yeah, I'm just kind of going John Hamm all over the place, and sending a bunch of eggs everywhere is not going to help. And I keep saying eggs. I hope you realize I mean not eggs, and merely yarn balls. Okay, so my strategy is to drop down over here on top of the egg refill, and you'll notice the little hole where the next one is going to be. Although I should probably grab some of these. Lakitu's going to come back like a jerk. It's going to surprise me. Stop that, thank you. And there we go. So as long as there's ground underneath, you'll be fine. Because these doors won't fall down, they're in preset places, so if you screw any of that up, you can't respawn any of the sponges just like before, so I'm glad we got that, because I actually failed that. I failed it before. Alright, let's grab this, and we are almost done. I think we are safe from most dangers, so I'm not too worried. Although, ooh, that was kind of cool. Alright, send me away. Oh, and this guy. How's it going, dude? So don't go up here, that'll just recycle you back to the first area where we started. And same thing for this thing, it might look enticing to do, but if you do, you'll start all over, it's kind of pointless. So walk through here and get the giant bouncing ball, but don't go on it yet because, well, fool me once, can't fool me again. Wonderful. And it's weird how you have to flutter to get up there. But you should have 19 stamps at this point, I keep saying stickers. And oh, don't screw up. Whew. That would have been really bad. And we have made it! 1 egg for the flower! That's great. So hey, now we've got the Poochy Gold Rush, right? That's wonderful. Oh, whoops. Okay, I forgot that little thing came up. Bashing it prematurely. So when did my phone go off? It just randomly made a noise, but I have no messages, no nothing. That's okay. We have brought back to life. Oh god, what did we do to that poor Lakitu? We have made him a Yoshi yet. Oh man. Look at him, that just looks kinda scary. Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, we've unlocked level 3. And with our newly acquired friend from the deep down under, we get to go rolling down the river. CCR style, of course. And this level is actually kind of cool. This was kind of a redemption moment for me going through the last half of this level. But I guess you're gonna have to see exactly why that is. Because it's kind of tough and annoying. And it also has a really cool transformation sequence. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Oh, yes. I'm bad at it, but just look at this place. It just looks so autumny and peaceful. And then you've got the water here. Here's some splashes. Oh, hello. So we've got the return of a big old blargy water thing that I forgot to look up the name of before recording. Whoops. That's okay. We don't need to know his stinking name. Just know that you can take him out with your yarn balls and you'll be good. Also got the return of the fabulous Olympian creatures here. These shy guys who like to jump everywhere. So here, come with me and you're just gonna be watching us. I love how it just falls back. Oh, that's great. Alright, so we activate that and that will allow us to collect many more of these. And you notice the big Berthas in the water, they actually don't stay down for very long, so be a little careful when dealing with them because they come back really soon. They're almost blargy, but don't mind that creature. Just get out of here. You can also skip your yarn balls, which is kind of cool. There we go. I will not be yielded to death by falling gifts. Not today. Alright, and here we've got a restock of all of the fabulously constructed creatures of the night. Cool. So, yeah, their only purpose here is to go to their death. Thank you. Kind of freaked me out there for a second. I thought there was a flower up there, but apparently not. I think the flower is actually coming up here. So here we're gonna be careful. Go! Alright, we're good. We've got these rotating platforms, which I'm not very good at transversing. And here, this one's gonna be tricky. Whoa boy, that was a bad idea. Okay. Alright, and then we've got this one. This isn't too unforgiving. You just need to collect the one sticker and you're good. But with that, we got a checkpoint and we can enter, I think, my favorite transformation sequence. It's not really something that makes a whole ton of sense because, well, Yoshi's now a mermaid and we're literally rolling down the river, mermaid style, moving water like it's no big deal. Especially in the Lakitu costume, it feels a little questionable, but you can do little spins to go forward and kill the Cheep Cheeps, which is by all means something that everybody should indulge in, at least once in your life. I mean, they're just straight up bona fide pests at this point, but you can do flips out of the water and it's satisfying. It feels really good to control. It's probably better if you don't spin out of the water because you're just in the air a lot of the time, but you can slide off random ramps and it's kind of nice. I wish they did different music though. This feels oddly unfitting. That's okay because we've already reached the end and I screwed up my jump. That's alright. It was bound to happen at some point or another. But we made it, and we're alive and well for the final portion of the level. This is where it gets really intense. So we're actually going to be rolling on the river, this time with a raft, and we have enemies, and I keep missing eggs, but we're going to use the Ukikis here. I have no idea what they're hanging out there for. Yeah, just free up the clutter, because if you don't, you're going to be kicking yourself later. Get some extra hearts there, and just destroy, just yarn everywhere, please. The flower, that's only the third one. By God, this is a lengthy bit here. Grab the jars here. Wonderful. The spoils. And, oh God, I missed. Oof. Okay, that could have been really bad. Okay. And we're good. We're good. Alright, let's hide under here for a second. There's gonna be more. And another flower. Alright. We're looking good. This part isn't even really that bad. It's like a thinly veiled auto-scroller, which makes it like the fourth one in a row. Actually, I don't think there was one in the Yukiki level in the beginning, but that's okay, because now we're going down a very treacherous waterfall. Which is not really threatening at all, but watch out for this, because it's hard to regain your sense of balance there. Oof. Alright, and I think we're good. Man, that was a pretty rapid succession of things. Although this guy, I don't like what you're doing here. That was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, my D-pad is not looking too great. It is not operating as well as it should be. But things are being destroyed. Pixel is meowing at something. I don't know what. But she's coming over, looking at me deviously. And I think we're good. Let's make sure we grab that. Because you do need yarn ball for that. And that's everything. We did it! And there's the goal ring, although we are missing one thing, and that is a yarn skein that is actually cleverly placed way over here. Where are you going, Pixel? Come here. She doesn't usually talk, but she's been in kind of a meowing mood lately. And there we go. Yarn skein number 5 has been collected and completed. So let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, all right. I don't know how Yoshi did that, but his mascara's running pretty hardcore there. Oh, and I skipped it again. Okay. That's weird. I thought it would have automatically just done it itself, but clearly not the case. So, with that bit of credence down the river, who is this? Wait, this is the one that doesn't make sense. This is Apple Yoshi, right? You needed Apple Yoshi. That is so bizarre. Because out of everything, you would think it would have been maybe Raft Yoshi, or River Rapid Yoshi, or Clearwater Yoshi. I don't know. But Apple, we saw nothing to do with apples there. And it doesn't make sense, but that's okay, because he actually does look kind of cool, if not kind of creepy with the little 2 seeds on his cheek. But next time on Yoshi's new wonderful woolly world, we will be re-encountering Notwing, the Koopa, in his aquatic fort. Don't ask me how or why that makes sense, considering he's a creature of the skies, but I guess we're gonna have to see what they do about that next time, alright? Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope to see you guys next time. Talk to you guys then.